go sit right out there, you guys, and then after you can get your strawberry if you stay out there and you're quiet the whole time. Being married to an entrepreneur is hard work, but it's worth it when it works.
You got your hands full every day like I do. You got kids, you got a marriage that you're trying to work, a business that you're trying to make work.
And finding time for the kids and keeping it spontaneous. Boy, that was good last night.
Nobody teaches you how to manage a business or manage a relationship or marriage. Everybody's just trying to do the best that they can. The purpose of the show is to give you some tools on how to make the marriage and the business work. We don't do it perfect, but we're figuring it out. Hello and welcome to the G&E Show. We come to you live every Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for joining me today. Grant would and should be here soon, but I've got his back while he's handling some, business situations. But the reason we do this show is, we've been married now almost 12 years, this 4th of July, and we've learned some things along the way. And thought, we would share it out there in the community of people that actually still believe in marriage, that the marriage is, first and foremost. If you don't have a solid marriage and it's on groundy, shaky foundation, it spills over into everything else. How are you going to be happy in business or with your kids or, when you don't have that rock solid foundation? So like-minded individuals that need inspiration or want some tips on how to handle the business of marriage, the G-Man has arrived. Woo! If you want to call in today, we'd love to take your call. 305-865. I'm giving a number. If you want to call in, you can call us at 305-865-8668.
You can text. You can
go
text
for it. Take it away.
305-865-8668. 305-865. Text me your question. I'll get it right here. We'll respond to you. Today we're talking about?
Well, we're going to talk about the terrorist attacks. I'm going to just tuck myself in here.
The title of today's show is Terrorists. Oh, they couldn't hear me, huh, Robert? No. Text to 305-865-8668. 305-865-8668. By the way, the reason I was late and the reason I wasn't mic'd is because I had a call going literally as I walked in here.
But I want to tell people there's no excuses. And I had your back, and I already explained that.
That's the point. You had my back. I didn't know you explained that.
Yes,
you have my back. We have our back.
Please.
Even when things are crazy.
G&E. Come on.
See, the question then is, as we transition into Brussels, Belgium, okay? What you guys going to do when they come for you?
Bad boys, bad boys.
Okay, look, they're coming, folks. Okay, anybody, people, we had friends who were like, oh my God, I'm so shocked at Brussels. Really? Why is everybody so shocked?
I don't think people are. I think some people
are
expecting that this is the new norm.
No,
and they're going numb and they forget. How many times do you hear the news and they're talking about San Bernardino, but I haven't heard very much mention about Boston. I mean, did we forget about Boston?
That's what I mean, Elena. People forget.
People
forget. People do not want to confront evil, okay? You guys that are out there, some of you don't have guns. Some of you has never been to a shooting range. Some of you have guns and they're locked away like Josh. Joshua just walked in. What do you have, a Glock what?
Glock
17?
17.
He ain't touched his 17 in when? How long?
3 months.
Is it loaded, Josh?
Oh, it's loaded.
It's loaded. Where is it? Is it tucked away?
Right in the nightstand. Ready to
Is it locked?
in case somebody comes in the house.
And where are you today, Josh?
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah, today he's at the office and the Glock's at home. All I'm saying to you is, and I'm not trying to scare anybody, look, if you're not already scared, you turn the TV on yesterday, man, you see a freaking airport blowing up, okay? They blew up terrorists, animals, okay, beasts, fear creators. They blow up where you're dropping your bags off. People are standing in lines. First the bomb goes off there, everybody runs to the exit, and they blow another bomb on the way out, okay? They're trying to kill people, man. And I had people reach out to me yesterday, I can't believe what happened in Brussels. What, are you stupid? Are you unconscious? Are you asleep? What is wrong with you folks? Okay, that's happening over there. When's it going to happen to your Whole Foods, your Starbucks, your grocery store, your bus station? And are you ready for it? What are you going to do to prepare for it? Are you thinking about it? How often do I tell you when we go into a movie theater? I noticed you looking at that guy the other day that walked through there. We watched the movie London Falls. Awesome movie, by the way.
Yeah.
London Falling.
That'll make you on edge.
Awesome movie, by the way. She dated Gerard.
That
She
is
knew
not- that is
him
not-
as Gerard Butler.
That is not like.
He was Jerry
information.
Butler when she.
Okay.
Did you
Can
sleep
we
with
get-
him? I want to know.
we-
Did you sleep with Jerry
You know
Butler?
what? I don't kiss and tell. Number two.
I
I don't appreciate
Tara,
you
see,
telling
I'm willing
people
to confront
who.
the Easter Bunny. Okay, I'm willing to confront Hoppy, the Easter egg. I got you. Huh?
Well, I don't appreciate you divulging private information that that's like that. I just don't want everybody to know. I don't appreciate.
Who
it.
else did you date over there in Hollywood?
I'm not.
What's
I'm
it-
gonna,
give me
like
another
I'm going
guy.
to tell
Give me
you
another
now
guy.
if I
Give me-
wanted that as my own private thing.
Baby, these are our friends.
Yeah.
This is family.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
you guys are
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
Would you guys
Okay.
like, text
Okay.
me 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. I'd love to know.
So why are we
What do
talking
you
about
think?
terrorists today?
Why?
Yeah.
Because
Tell me.
you
What-
look, are you preparing your family? Let me tell you what's going to happen one day, folks. You're going to be in a Starbucks with your 2 kids and your wife or your husband.
Well, let's hope not.
It's going to happen.
Okay.
You think it's not going to happen? Let me tell you, the day it does happen, you're going to be like, I have nothing to protect my family with.
Okay.
Zero.
Well, in the case of a bomb going off, even whether you have a concealed weapon, I don't know if that's where this conversation is going. It sounds like that's where you're taking us here. I don't think that's going to help you if a bomb goes off.
All I can say
Okay.
is those don't help you if you don't hold them.
You know,
I'm
you're
just
so
saying-
vulgar.
I'm just
You're
saying-
so vulgar.
I'm not
You
being
are
vulgar.
definitely
I'm not
worse.
being vulgar.
You are so far worse than Donald Trump ever could imagine. He could only, you make him look
just
like
saying.
a saint. You make him look like angels.
I make Donald Trump look like an angel, okay? 30 seconds from now, we're going to come back from break.
It's
Folks, we're talking about
embarrassing.
terrorism, Brussels, Bakersfield. What happens? What happens? And where do you...
Bakersfield.
Bakersfield, California.
San Bernardino.
That's Bakersfield, okay? What are you going to do? Where are you at on this? Where do you stand on it? Call in, talk to us, 305-865-8668. Love to hear from you.
The fall is always the moment when you have to redefine yourself. Easy is not part of success. Easy is not part of life. When I was 33 years old, I faced the lowest point in my life. I was broke. I was battling demons of women, finances, alcohol, and drug addictions. And here I stand in front of you in the top 1% of car salesmen in the United States. Quitting was never an option for me. I keep pushing for my son, for my dreams, and what I'm attempting to create for my own life. My name is Mark Jennison, and this is the Comeback Corner. I was a millionaire twice and lost it all twice. And now I'm here to show you what it takes to come back and stand in the face of adversity, even if that adversity is yourself. This show is designed to prove that no matter how far you fall, no matter how great the defeat or failure, there's always a comeback. There's always an opportunity to redefine yourself, redefine who you are, and come back stronger, better, and faster than before.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/comeback corner. That's youtube.com/comeback corner.
Your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016 with clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisade Center Mall in West Nyack. Steve Griggs is Rockland County's premier landscape architect. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit stevegrigsdesign.com. That's stevegrigsdesign.com. Trust, confidence, and results lay the foundation of any marketing campaign. At Rush Impact Marketing, we take pride in helping your automotive dealership generate more traffic, increase gross profit, and deliver a lifetime of results. Rush Impact Marketing is the #1 staffed event, direct mail, digital, and consulting marketing company in the automotive industry, with the sole intention of creating a solid and long-term relationship with each of our automotive dealership clients on a personal level. Grow your business, expand your name, generate more profits, utilize every social platform, every piece of mobile technology to get awareness out there about your dealership. Let us show the world who you are. Text SuperSale to 555-888 to get started today with your free market analysis.
Welcome back to the G&E Show. At Elena Cardone on Instagram, and she's blowing her
I am
Instagram
blowing up.
Naked photos everywhere, okay, on Instagram.
Stop
You
it.
want followers?
No, not like that. They're definitely not getting naked
So
photos.
look, Robert, tell her I'm not going to put naked photos of her up. Will you, Robert?
You're not. I know you're not.
Robert says I won't do
You
it.
make
okay?
it sound like I'm posting naked photos. You are not doing
Do
a
you
good
want
job.
followers? Do you want followers?
Not like that. No, sorry. Okay.
Check it out. She's got some naked photos
No, I
of
don't.
her. Oh, they hot.
What
too.
is? You are not doing a good
Follow
job
Elena
of keeping
Cardone
the PR
at
in on me.
Instagram. Follow
At
her.
all.
Check out her Instagram. They are naked nudies. They patooties.
Okay, let's get on with the show. This is a serious
Talking about
topic.
terrorism
I
in your
don't-
family.
yeah.
What are you going to do to protect your family?
Irritating.
I'd like to know where you're at. Do you think Brussels is Brussels? Do you think 9/11 happened 11 or 12 years ago and isn't going to happen again? Do you think what happened in Bakersfield or Chattanooga, okay, or military installations?
What about, at Fort Hood?
Fort Hood.
Yeah.
Military installation.
Yeah.
A bunch of military guys injured, killed, dead. We don't even call it terrorism in this country, folks. So what are you going to do? What are you doing? I was just asked the question. Hey, Grant, would you allow somebody with concealed carry to carry? Is that the question?
Yes.
Yeah, in
At
the
work.
office.
To carry in the office. I'm like, look, it's not my right to take away your rights.
Okay, but what
That's the
about
answer to the question.
this? What about you have a person?
Do I encourage you to
Okay,
carry?
Yes, you do. I'm asking another hypothetical.
What's-
if I could
what's
finish
the-
it,
what's-
it would be
what's the-
really
What's
appreciated.
the attitude?
Okay, let's say you have a person that wants to carry in the office and they have a known mental situation where they're on, heavy psychotropic drugs, which read the labels, read the side effects of those drugs. Are you going to say this person who is deemed mentally fit can carry and this person can't? It's a slippery slope. Do you want somebody to carry who's on psychotropic
First of all,
drugs?
if you have
Yay
concealed
or
carry,
nay?
if you have concealed carry, you don't go around telling people you have concealed carry. It's part of the law, right? You don't tell people I have concealed carry. And number two, you don't.
Then why do you do it? You tell people
I didn't
all
tell
the
anybody.
time.
I didn't tell anybody I have concealed carry. I haven't even said that yet.
Not on this show.
Not on any show. By the
Oh,
way, okay?
right.
Have I ever said that? I said
Cue up the
basically.
footage.
I said you dated Jerry. That's what I said.
Okay, continue.
So
This
check it
isn't the
out.
I
Check it
Dated
out.
Jerry show.
Yeah. 305-865-8668. Hey, what do you think? Okay, do you think that the American people should prepare themselves, be ready, stay ready, and be able to protect themselves, unlike the people in Brussels yesterday, unlike the people in Paris, unlike the people in Bakersfield, California, unlike the people
San
in Chattanooga?
Bernardino is not Bakersfield.
Okay, San
Get it right.
Bernardino.
Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. I want to know what you think because I believe this as the provider of my household. I'm here 29 years. I've been talking about economics, preparing for your economics, getting your household handled. But you know what? Safety's part of that, folks.
Yeah,
Okay.
which brings me to, we're talking about all this. What the terrorists want is to create confusion, fear, and it sounds like we're discussing a lot of that. We're talking about concealed weapons. We're kind of going off on a lot of different subjects, actually.
I'm not.
But what is the solution? How do you make your space secure?
You walk into your space like we were in the movie the other day, and I walked in. I look at my environment. Where's this exit? Where's this exit? Where are we at? We sat in that front row, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go back a row so we got a row between us. Right?
Yeah, to protect
we moved.
us,
You knew
yeah.
what I was talking about when
Yeah.
I said let's move back a row.
I wanted to move. Yeah.
I see some freaking jackhead suspect. He looks suspect to me. You know
Did
what I
you
mean?
report him?
I didn't report him. I got my freaking eyeballs on him,
Yeah.
man.
I say report him. Next time we should have.
Report him to who? Some punk that works at the movie theater? Shit, that guy can't take care of himself or his car, much less us. It's me, man. I'm looking at me. The point of today's show is this. Are you going to take care of you, or do you think the police, the popo, call the popo and say, hey, when can you be at my office? They're not going to be there for 35 minutes, man. This thing is over with. This scene is freaking disrupted already. Get ready, stay ready, open up your eyeballs. I tell her every day, look at the space that we're in. When you walk in the movie theater, the grocery store, the Starbucks, who's here? Where's the exit? What's going on? Where am I at in this place? We talk about it all the time. It's about awareness. It's about taking responsibility for your life and your security.
Even if it means you're not so politically correct, like you're profiling, you're this, you're
I'm
that.
profiling,
You're willing
trust
to
me.
do whatever it takes
Who doesn't
to.
profile? Who doesn't look at some guy and say, that guy's suspect, that guy's all right? I might be wrong, but who doesn't do that? Don't be a liar and a profiler. Come on. Pete from Arizona. Pete, what do you think about what I'm saying here, bro?
You're absolutely right on, Grant. People need to pull their head out of the stand. They are like ostriches. They're not paying attention to situational awareness in the area. They're not. Since 9/11, people are just, I'm an NRA instructor. I teach refuse to be a victim. I teach families how to protect themselves and be on target. And the people are just getting so inundated. They are shocked, not just shocked, they're just becoming numb on TV and all the news reports. They don't know what's going on anymore. Yeah. So, they just kind of accept it like the bread sale at the local grocery store. Guys, these people exist in this country. They hate you. They want to kill you. They want to kill your family. And they have absolutely no regard for your life as you know it.
This is their product.
Yeah, exactly.
Terrorists have the product of terrorism.
And shutting down
That's
economies. Right. Look at Brussels. The airport is closed until Thursday, tomorrow at the earliest. And Metro shut down, which affects all of Europe.
In America, we have the right to carry firearms here. It's your right to arm and
at least
to bear
at this
arms
juncture.
And protect yourself.
Unfortunately, Grant, not in every state. Unfortunately, there are still states that have their head up their butt and they're not letting people protect themselves.
Yeah.
And I won't go over the list. I mean, that exists, and that's so sad, and that's why I don't go to those countries. Listen, I've got a company that's called ConcealedComfort.com. I sell the best.
Concealed, what is it? Concealed what?
ConcealedComfort.com.
Comfort.
It's the ultimate in concealed carry. I'm sending you a free one as a belated birthday present for you because you deserve it and you need to wear this thing because you can wear forward shorts and nobody knows that you got it on. So I got what side you use and I know what cell phone you're using, so I'm going to have it in the phone. It works in conjunction with your cell phone. But not to plug that as much.
No, I like to plug, dude. Look, we encourage and support plugs here. Okay?
Yeah, we are.
Right.
We're pluggers, baby. We're big pluggers.
Thank you so much. But here's what I envision. Your babies yesterday were on TV. I love them. They are so cute. My wife and I watched them just before bed last night, and those babies are so cute. But you have to understand something, that you could be walking through the malls, Grant, just like you're saying. You could be walking through the mall. The baby walks away to look at a gumball machine while you two are talking. Next thing you know, somebody comes in and starts shooting. What the heck are you going to do? What are you going to do? And if you don't carry a gun and if you don't carry concealed, how are you going to protect your family?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Shopping bag?
I'm going to pull out my Visa card and start throwing it at my plastic card. You're not going to be able to do anything. You know what everybody's going to have at that moment? I promise you, regardless of where you stand on this issue, for guns or against guns, you are going to experience regret like you've never experienced in your lifetime. This is what I'm insuring against. I don't want to be in a position where I could do nothing. And that's what I say to Elena. What are you going to do, Grant? At least I won't have regrets. I don't know if I can do anything. I don't know if I will do anything, but I don't want to be in a regret the next day more than the regret I'll already be in. Stay with us.
Credit affects every aspect of life. How's yours? At Safe Credit Solutions, we dedicate our lives to ensuring you can get the life you want. Safe Credit Solutions are FICO certified consultants, and we are trained to be immediately at your service to find solutions and repair your credit. Our goal is to grow your credit, add stability, and accomplish the goals you want for your life. With month-to-month services and live monitoring of our progress, we can get results for you within 30 to 45 days. Visit SafeCreditSolutions.com. That's SafeCreditSolutions.com to get a free credit consultation from our expert team. And let's get you on the path to repairing your credit today. That's SafeCreditSolutions.com. Credit your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016 with clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisades Center Mall in West Nyack. Steve Griggs is Rockland County's premier landscape architect. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit SteveGriggsDesign.com. That's SteveGriggsDesign.com. Trust, confidence, and results lay the foundation of any marketing campaign. At Rush Impact Marketing, we take pride in helping your automotive dealership generate more traffic, increase gross profit, and deliver a lifetime of results. Rush Impact Marketing is the #1 staffed event, direct mail, digital, and consulting marketing company in the automotive industry, with the sole intention of creating a solid and long-term relationship with each of our automotive dealership clients on a personal level. Grow your business, expand your name, generate more profits, utilize every social platform, every piece of mobile technology to get awareness out there about your dealership. Let us show the world who you are. Text SuperSale to 555-888 to get started today with your free market analysis.
Hello, hello. You're watching the G&E Show live every Wednesday at 12 Eastern Standard Time. Call us or text us 305-865-8668. We're interested in hearing your take on this whole terrorist situation and what might be a prediction of what is yet to come.
And what are you going to do to take
soil.
care of your family? What are you going to do to prepare? I have Tennessee saying, here's a gentleman from a 615 number. Tennessee has an open carry law. I didn't know that. And then John told me Georgia does as well. Here's another person saying concealed carry is a good measure to make sure your family's safe. It doesn't cause fear or confusion. Worst case is we boost holster sales.
Okay, so what do we think about, notoriously, who was also in the news, is Donald Trump back in the San Bernardino attacks. He came out. He's not a politician. Does he state it correctly? I don't know. You be the judge. But he says at the time, we need to put a pause, a temporary halt on all Muslims coming into this country until we figure out what we have on our hands and they can be vetted. At the time, he received a lot of shellacking for that. And after yesterday's attack, maybe people are rethinking that situation. Now, what does make sense to me on that situation now?
I'm a heavy profile, I'll tell you right now. I admit it.
And which is not against the law, actually.
Yeah, that's
which
right.
is not against
I'm a
the law,
profiler.
actually. But what is interesting is the two. Can I just say this one thing?
Thank
you.
you.
These two brothers that were the suicide bombers in Brussels, Belgium, yesterday, they were born in Belgium. Now we have an open visa with Belgium, meaning you don't need to take a tourist visa to come into the country, nor does France.
So
nor
anybody can come in?
From I believe it's something like 36 countries. It could be more, yeah. Whereas obviously Syria or Libya or even Japan, you need a tourist visa to go over there and say, hey, I'm a tourist, I'm coming in, you need to be vetted.
But not here, you don't need that
You
here.
don't need that from Belgium. So my question is, these guys, I hate to say it, Muslims, because
Are they Muslims? I didn't know if they were Muslims or not.
Yeah, they're jihadist Muslims. Yeah, that's their.
I think they've blown up in a.
Their ISIS claimed
right
responsibility for it, so it's radical Islam, whatever you want to call that.
Yeah.
So technically, they could have come into this country with no visa to come in.
Yeah, what's your point, though?
My point is we're talking about the Donald Trump thing. What do you think? Do you think he has a point there?
Yes,
do you
man.
think he's
yeah,
right?
man. Look, man, when things are bad, shit's happening. You got to handle the situation, folks. It's simple. You got a fire in your kitchen, you put the fire out, okay? It's nothing personal, man. You got people coming in that are problematic, you stop it. You got to stop it, man. You stop it. You protect your environment.
Does that then incite Americans
I don't care what it incites.
on
It
Spanish
stops.
the Muslim...
It puts you in control, okay? America is a country out of control right now. $19 trillion in debt. We just keep spending money. We try to take care of everybody. 4% of our budget goes to funding stuff around the world that we don't even know, man. We got roads that are falling apart in this country, bridges that don't work,
water.
Schools that fail, water.
In Flint, Michigan.
Wait till we find out there's lead in everybody's freaking
Jesus.
diet. Okay, watch when we find out that Flint is basically the first of billions of pipes that are feeding people lead. Okay, no wonder so many people are getting Alzheimer's and freaking depression. Eat some metal and see what happens to your body. Okay, it ain't good. Okay, it slows the body down, which is a symptom of depression. I'm just saying, wherever you're at on this issue, it's what are you going to do to take care of your family? Okay,
and are you willing to go to the extremes and be unpopular because of it, or worse, be called a racist?
Yeah, am I a racist? Y'all think I'm a racist?
I think people are terrified to be labeled racist, and which is why the neighbors in San Bernardino didn't report suspicious activity. They said, at their own admission, they didn't want to be labeled a racist.
Hey, let's talk to Tricia from Chicago, and I'm going to take some more of our text questions. Tricia, how you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, Tricia. Now, Tricia, you're in a city that doesn't. I mean, they have some pretty strict laws there on guns, right?
Well, I live in the suburbs, but yes, they do have very strict gun laws.
Yeah, and what do you think about this? What do you think about our subject matter today?
Well, I think you're dead on. I think we do have the right, and I think everybody should protect their family. I'm a single mom. I protect my kids. I'm a retired Navy officer, and I was in the counterterrorism industry.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I think you're dead on, and most of the countries that do have the right to spare arms are the ones that can protect themselves. We're not sitting ducks.
Yeah, that's awesome. How many kids do you have?
I have 2 16-year-old boys.
So, okay, boy. Well,
Twins,
Tricia,
huh?
Tricia, let me ask you a question. Now, I have, since I will disclose, I did get a license to conceal, which I don't do, which maybe I shouldn't also say that. But I have 2 small children, and my fear is you know, for obvious reasons, I don't want to have a gun on me with them. So what do I do? He says I should take care of them and protect them. I say I'm not comfortable with that. So what do I do? I'm asking you.
Okay, my analogy, if you have a 16-year-old boys, is they're driving. That scares the bejesus out of me.
A car is very dangerous.
And so the thing that I always say is you need to have so many hours behind the wheel to get a driver's license. You should have so many hours of training to be able to shoot and carry a firearm.
Yeah.
And that's what scares me with people with firearms is they're not well trained.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I love that. Tricia says, hey,
Yeah.
get trained. Get trained.
Get trained gives you certainty and confidence to handle your weapon. I used to be ranked in California 10th for shooting sporting clay, so I'm very comfortable around a 12-gauge shotgun. I can handle them. I know safety. I don't doubt myself in that situation. When it comes to handguns, I feel very insecure. I don't know how to do the magazine or whatever it's even called. I'm used to calling bullet shells.
We need to get you over there, get you, because I know how much confidence you have when you practice with something. I know you're willing to do that. I'll give you guys.
your advice. Thank you, Tricia.
Josh texts me and says, hey, Grant, have you ever been in a real scenario? Tell you, 23 years old. I'm walking 2 guys out of my house. I'm in trouble. I'm already in trouble in my life. I'll just admit it. Okay, I had a 357 Magnum in the back of my house, in my bedroom. They walk me out. There's a guy at the front door, comes banging in with a 45. Okay, hits me right here. There's a big scar in the middle of my head. Put 87 stitches in my head and face. Came in to kill me. There was blood on my lip. Where else, baby? Underneath both my eyes.
Yep.
Okay, have you ever seen me and you're like, dude, he's almost perfect, but not quite? That's what that was, okay? So let me tell you what that weapon was. My weapon was 53 feet away from me, okay? Now, I don't know what would have happened if I'd have had the weapon, okay? I don't know what would have happened. I was already in trouble in my life.
That terrifies me too. Like, okay, so you took a beating, but everybody's still alive.
Yeah, but
you don't know. You could have been,
you know, maybe they'd have been like, you know what, let's come back some other night when he's not armed. I don't know. I know this. I don't want to not be prepared, okay? If I go into a business deal and I don't have a contract, how stupid am I? I mean, how stupid is that, okay? If I don't go out, if I'm a single guy and I don't go to places where good women are, good quality women are, how stupid am I? If I'm a sales guy and I got a phone and I don't use it, how stupid am I? If I'm going to college and I don't actually go to class and pay attention, how stupid am I? That's the same point, folks. If I'm a parent and I don't take my kids to school and see what stupid shit they're learning or not learning, then dude, what kind of parent am I?
Watch the language.
Watch the language. All right. Juliana from California. By the way, we've had 4 of our 6 callers are women on this topic of terrorism. Yes, ma'am. Okay, we lost Juliana.
How about Laura from Colorado?
I challenge you, Elena, to get. Let's go to the shooting range.
You know how bad I am.
Huh?
You know.
Fill it in, bud.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
She's not there.
Okay. We'll keep on going.
We're talking about terrorism. We're talking about Brussels. We're talking about, are you and your family ready for what happens in your city, your town? Maybe it never happens. God, I hope it doesn't never happen. But folks, look, you've been praying for God to take care of terrorism. Okay, if God was going to take care of terrorism and useless acts and terrible things, God would have handled it 2,000 years ago, because this has been going on a long time. Okay. But the issue now is it's showing up in our stores, our schools, even our military bases. Laura from Colorado.
Hey there.
Hey, Laura.
Great show.
Oh, thank you, Laura.
What do you think about all this?
I think great show, great topic. I did want to mention, thank you, Grant, for featuring the Well & Company products I sent you as a gift last Friday on the Cardone Zone.
You're awesome,
good
Laura.
job.
Thank you so much for sending that.
Yeah, and Elena, your Instagram page, I know this is a little off topic. I think it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Yay. Another Instagram
So
follower.
in regards to the
Thank
show,
you.
yeah, protect yourself and be ready and stay ready. Right, I totally agree.
Well, that's...
Do you have you have a concealed carry there?
No, I do not.
Yeah.
Oh, in the state of Colorado, I am embarrassed to say I am not educated and don't know the answer to that. I
Yeah.
personally don't.
Yeah. So what would you do, Laura? You have kids?
Yes, I have 2 boys.
Yeah, you bring them to school?
They're 18 and 21 now.
Okay, so let's say you guys are at Costco or
Yeah.
Walmart or something. I'm sure you've been to the store with them before, and something broke out. Would you want to be in a position to do something and have that choice or not?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, but who
100%.
wouldn't? Who wouldn't be like,
Yeah,
dude,
who wouldn't?
I had a chance, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do anything. I don't even know if I could hit anything. And maybe I'm the first person taken out. Maybe that. But I got to know that, and it's so uncomfortable. It takes the energy and effort, man, to be like, you know what? I'm going to do what I got to do to protect myself. And hopefully, cross my fingers, hopefully nobody here ever has to be in that
deal with
situation.
yeah.
But it's like
But it's
drugs in the
almost
schools,
like if you
man.
are prepared, it almost is like
Stops
then
it.
you never have to be in the situation. I don't know what that is.
It's kind of a weird thing, right?
It is a weird
It's
thing.
it's like being a parent though, and not thinking that drugs aren't in schools and that kids aren't taking drugs. Do you worry about that, Laura, with your kids?
Yeah, all the time. You worry about it, but then you have to trust in the process.
Yeah. And you probably communicate with them about it, right?
Oh yeah, communication's huge.
Set an example.
Talk about, yeah.
Laura, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you. Appreciate you watching the show. Okay. We have some more questions.
What would you say? What would you say? Would you say like so if someone wants to get on top of this instead of being stuck with the confusion, the fright, all of that, what is something they could do to get above it? And I thought, my favorite thing to do is write down some actions you could take right now that would actually put you in a more in just a place that makes you at least give you somewhat peace of mind. So you're saying get trained, or
man.
care, or
you know what?
carry if you
You
can,
guys want something new
wherever,
to do, man? Go down to the shooting range. And for the
spend-
next 4 weekends, okay, for 2 hours, an hour, hours on Saturdays. Pick a day. Sundays. They're open on Sundays. They're fun. Go to them. Rent a weapon. Learn to fire it. Get comfortable with it. The people that are scared of weapons are the people that don't use weapons. Okay? The people that are scared of sales are the people that don't. The people that are scared of people are the people that don't talk to people. The people that are scared of animals are the people that don't actually confront animals. So it's just like, what are you going to do? This is a new era we're living in. Okay? This was not happening 20 years ago. 10 years ago it wasn't happening. You guys agree it's happening now? Seems to be happening. All right? One more call. Ryan
and
from
then
Texas.
We'll wrap it up here.
Ryan, how you doing?
Frank, how are y'all doing today?
Good, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Hey, just a little quick tangent real quick. I called in last week on the pitch show from Wholesale Universe, and I got my hat yesterday, and I love it. Thank you a ton.
Dude, that's awesome. Send me a photo with you wearing that hat, all right?
I'm going to do it today, and I'm going to hashtag Grant Cardone and 10X inside of it and put it inside of my group and hashtag it on Facebook as well. I'll put it out for you. One more thing real quick. To answer Elena's question about 30 minutes ago, she asked, did Grant ever say anything about his CCW? There's a video on YouTube a little over a year ago where you went into the bank, into your safety deposit box, you pulled out a lot of money, went out to the car, and somebody said something on your Periscope or your live video about, are you afraid of being robbed? And you pointed your phone down there below the steering wheel, and there's a little pistol down there. So I remember that. So yes, you have. To answer your question, she is right. You have said something about that.
Thank you, Ryan!
Let me just say, brother, that day when I was leaving the bank with all this cash, a bag of cash, I was also loading on Facebook and Twitter different GPS locations. So I kept scamming the system. Oh, I'm in South Beach. I'm in Orlando. I'm in Tampa. I kept banging all these other places so nobody knew where I was.
Good for you, man, and good for carrying for you, too. I'm proud of you for doing that. I do the same thing, and I fully support it. As a 4-year veteran in the United States Marine Corps, I fully support carrying no matter where you are or who you're with. I have a wife and a little 1.5-year-old son and another one on the way that she's pregnant with, and I would never go anywhere without carrying, especially the way this world is going.
Dude, I love you. Hey, I love you, Ryan.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service, brother. Appreciate you calling in, okay? Folks, every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and Hottie Patati right here. The hottest thing on Instagram right here, at Elena Cardone, at Elena Cardone. Follow her on Instagram. Hey, love to see your comments of the show. Love to see what you think about this. Where are you at on carry? Where are you at on weapons? Where are you at on terrorism? Is this too much? Should me and Elena not have covered this topic? I'd love to see your comments. Me and Elena will sit down and read them today.
Are we just perpetrating more fear, or are we getting on top of it?
See, they say the terrorists are trying to get, we shouldn't, the mayor of New York says, we can't change our behavior. I'm like, dude, you need to change your behavior.
I'll tell you, we've changed our behavior. I tell you, if I don't need to be in a big crowd, I don't really want to be in a big crowd. That might change later on, but hey.
Hey, what I say is, Elena says, well, that'll never happen to us in the airport. We don't go to airports anymore. Costs a lot of money to do that.
Economics.
Okay.
Economics is a way to make your family safe.
Is a way to protect yourself and your family, and that's the reason we do this from this network, Grant Cardone TV, every week, is to give you information. Tomorrow we're doing Young Hustlers at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday I do Cardone Zone, finance, career, and business. If you guys got an idea about a topic for you that you'd like for either Young Hustlers or Cardone Zone, post it in comments.
Or G&E.
Or the G&E show. By the way, my kids are doing 10X Kids now, the show. We're doing Network Marketing Moguls. Awesome show if you hadn't seen it. We're doing Ask the Pro. We got David Frangiano doing Rock Stars. What else we got, Robert? What else we got going on? We're doing some
Sterling Anderson, Sterling Report.
Sterling Report, real estate show.
Frangione, who else? Lee Hates Sky Diamonds TV.
Oh my God,
yeah,
Sky Diamonds.
Blowing up.
And we're producing ads right now for companies where these ads, Robert's done a couple ads for companies that have gone national with their programming.
Nice.
All right? Hey, thanks a lot for joining us today. God bless, be great, and protect yourself, protect your family.
Stick and stay is bound to pay. We love you here at the G&E show. Over and out.